Holidays are a wonderful time of year, but they can also get us in trouble. You're already stressed out, and don't mention the extra pounds because everywhere you look, there's food. Dr. Cress Williams, director of New Life Source Chiropractic, and chiropractor Dr. Michelle Krenek have solutions that can help you balance the holidays, lose a few pounds, and become a better you for the new year. Please welcome them to the show this morning. When you say chiropractic, it's amazing how many things are intertwined in the spine. And so it really is when you're balanced in your spine, the rest of you can be balanced.
You're right. I mean, we do so many things at the office. You know, the most important thing, obviously, we talk about is the corrective chiropractic care that we do, and that's where we actually adjust the patient. When you remove that interference that we see on the X-ray, what we call a subluxation, the body can actually heal itself the way God intended it to do so.
Wow. Okay, Michelle Bateman is with us this morning. And Michelle, what kinds of issues were you dealing with, and how were you trying to treat them?
Well, I had been on medication for an ulcer for about 15 years. And I went in for a neck ache. And during the exam, she discovered that a portion of my spine was twisted just a little bit. And so after about 3 weeks of care, then I haven't taken any medication.
Wow, okay,
yes.
Now see, that's weird. It's like you go in for a neck ache, you also have a stomach problem, but then the neck ache problem goes away and so does the stomach problem. So that talks about what I was talking about earlier, how many things are connected. How is that related?
Well, it's a good question. The reason we like to do these programs is people don't understand that it's so much more than just back pain that we can help with. And the brain, as we all know, controls every part of the body. But the challenge is it's got to get to the spine. But unfortunately, prolonged sitting, stress, tension, toxins, it has a tendency to interfere with the body's ability to correct itself. So with the adjustments, like in Michelle's case, right in the middle of her back, that's the nerve supply to the stomach area. That was being impaired, so by getting that going again, she's able to get off her medication because her body's responding at a higher level.
That's wild. Now, were you kind of shocked by that?
I would have never thought it had anything to do with one or the other.
Yeah, and how do you feel overall in general?
Overall, I feel great.
Charlie Greer is also with us this morning. And Charlie, what kinds of issues were you dealing with? And then how did you find relief through this business here?
Well, my problem is mainly balance. I'd walk like I was drunk, and I don't really drink. So I'm a deacon in a Baptist church, and that's really a problem. Over the years, I've gone to several specialists, and it was just like a little shop of horrors. They'd put ice water in your ear, and your room would spin. Or they hung my head off the table and with a vibrator, and I was going like this.
Yeah.
So my daughter, Thea McCann, who's a path of tea, told me about the great things they were doing. So I thought, what do I have to lose?
Right.
So I went, and one treatment, one adjustment, they call it, I could stand pretty straight.
Yeah.
And that was the first time in a long time.
Wow. Okay, get up and walk for us across the room. I just want to see what's going on. All right. Well, thank you very much, Deacon. Okay, Michelle, what do you... Oh, I'm sorry, you want to say?
One thing, Charlie, again, so many people come in with one issue. The brain controls the body through the spine. As it gets to improve, Charlie, tell them about, you had some other issues with your blood pressure and blood sugar.
Yeah, I was diagnosed as diabetic, and I have high blood pressure for a long time. I'm now, as a result of getting my body kind of lined up straight, I'm off one half of my blood pressure medicine, and I'm completely off of diabetic
Wow.
medicine.
Oh, wow. Okay, Michelle, you're going to show us something right here. What are you showing us here?
Okay. Well, I want to tell you how we address that issue with Mr. Greer. So when the patient comes in after their exam, x-ray, and consultation, I'll have the patient stand like they normally would. And neurologically, the body will present, and that will show me what side of the brain they're lacking in, okay? So I'll even have her open her mouth, stick her tongue out, and I can see where the palate has dropped on the side that she's lacking on that brain side. We talked about last time how that can lead to snoring, sleep apnea, things like that. Then I'll have her put her feet together, close her eyes, and see which way she sways. That'll tell me where she's lacking her cerebellar activity. So I can actually activate those two things with the adjustment, with the cold light laser, even by different activities I have them do with their body. So the brain balancing is huge along with the adjustment.
All right, thank you very much. This is amazing stuff. By the way, before we close out, you all do all kinds of things in terms of the atmosphere being conducive to relaxation and getting it right. You even serve teas,
That's
so we'll let our audience know. The Path of Tea has brought a sample of tea for all of you today.